If the arteries that carry blood to the penis are clogged, no capsule is going to fix it. The erection simply does not happen, and it is not because of a lack of desire. It is because of poor circulation. What is stopping your body from reacting, from feeling energy in the early morning, from feeling firmness, from waking up with motivation, is blocked blood flow. And most men do not even notice. They wake up tired, without strength, and think it is just age catching up. But there is a time of day when everything can change. 6 in the morning. That is when your body starts deciding whether it will function or freeze for another day. And the men who follow the right habits at that moment are unlocking their arteries and feeling their energy come back. For real. That is what this video is about. The 6 correct habits, done at 6 in the morning, that are changing the lives of thousands of mature men. Now, check if you are already subscribed to the channel. Here, the content is direct, useful, and made for men who want real results. And tell me in the comments, if you feel your energy returning, write the word flow. If you still feel stuck, write the word blocked. The first habit, the drink that frees the flow. The day has barely started, and most men already make their first mistake. As soon as they wake up, they go straight for a strong black coffee, trying to force their body awake. But what does that really do? It raises your blood pressure, dries your body, closes your blood channels. Right at the moment when your arteries are trying to open up. Your body spent the whole night in repair mode. During sleep, your kidneys were working, your blood became thicker, your circulation slowed down, and instead of supporting that restart, the coffee makes things worse. That is why the first 6 o'clock habit has nothing to do with caffeine. It has to do with real life. You get up and go to the kitchen, you fill a glass with warm water, not hot, warm, and you squeeze in half a fresh lemon. Sounds simple? That is exactly where the power lies. This small act activates hydration, thins the blood, and sends your kidneys the right message. You can work gently now. On top of that, lemon helps protect the endothelium, the inner lining of the arteries. It is as if you were greasing the channels where the blood will pass through, and it flows with more ease, with more strength. Many of my older patients report the same effect: more energy, less swelling, a true lightness coming from within. That is the first habit. Simple, deep, powerful. It does not require money. It does not require willpower. It only requires consistency and intention right after waking up. If you are still watching this, it is because your body is asking for change. So before moving on to the next habit, like this video right now, that helps YouTube show this content to more men who need exactly this, and it shows me that you are committed to your transformation. There is a common mistake among men over 60. They wake up and think they need to shake the body with intensity to feel energy. But in practice, that is exactly what blocks their circulation. The mature body does not need brutality. It needs wisdom. The second 6 o'clock habit is simple, yet powerful. Gentle and mindful movement. No weights, no rush, no impact. In the first minutes of the day, your circulation is still slow, your heart is more calm, your kidneys have just come out of night mode. If you push your body with intensity in this state, the result is a shock. Instead of activating, your body shuts down. That is why the right movement, soft, rhythmic, brings the energy back without draining you. It can be a neck rotation, a short walk around the yard, or simply raising your arms above your head, inhaling and exhaling calmly. This sequence wakes up the fascia, lubricates your joints, and most importantly, gives your arteries a clear signal. It is time to flow. This is not exercise. It is activation. Men who embrace this habit notice something curious. Their bodies begin to warm from the inside. Their minds become clearer, and the energy they thought was gone returns, steady and light. If you're here, it's because you've already understood something essential. Masculine energy begins from within, through flowing circulation, open arteries, and real vitality, especially in the early hours. But this is just the beginning. If you want to go deeper and truly understand how to restore your intimate health naturally and lastingly, my digital book can guide you. It's called Rediscovering Intimacy: Healthy Sexuality After 60, and it offers a clear, no-nonsense path to reignite desire, overcome physical blocks, and rebuild genuine connection in your relationship. The link is in the first pinned comment. Just click and begin your full transformation. Most people don't realize this, but what you do in the first minutes of your day shapes what happens with your testosterone, your circulation, and your brain, all the way until bedtime. One of the most common mistakes? Staying indoors under artificial light right after waking up. This is where the third 6 a.m. habit comes in. Expose your body to natural sunlight. It's not about tanning. It's about resetting your internal clock. When morning light touches your skin and enters your eyes, it sends a direct signal to the hypothalamus, one of the brain's most important areas. This signal boosts dopamine, improves vascular tone, and, most importantly for men over 60, stimulates the release of nitric oxide, the gas that widens your blood vessels and allows blood to reach the extremities, even the ones that are often forgotten. 5 to 10 minutes is enough. Ideally without sunglasses, windows, or barriers. Just you, your skin, and the light. That's the moment your body understands. It's daytime. Time to circulate. Time to produce. Time to respond. Many men report not just more energy, but stronger. Morning erections, greater stamina throughout the day, and even a brighter mood. It's not a miracle. It's biology, being respected. And it all begins when you stop hiding from the light and let your body wake up the way it was born to. So far, we've talked about hydration, movement, light, but there's something else that many completely ignore in the morning, and it might be the one thing that most powerfully protects and unlocks your arteries. The fourth 6 a.m. habit involves a simple food, but one with serious impact on male health: the right seeds. Few men know this, but the type of fat you consume first thing in the morning can determine whether your arteries remain flexible or start to harden. Among the strongest allies of circulation are seeds rich in omega-3, antioxidants, and soluble fiber, like flaxseed, chia seeds, and pumpkin seeds. These seeds work like internal biological oil. They reduce bad cholesterol, help stabilize blood sugar levels, and increase nitric oxide production, the chemical messenger behind healthy erections. But the key is timing. When consumed early, on an empty stomach, they're absorbed more efficiently and begin the day by lubricating your vessels and prepping your cardiovascular system to circulate with strength and smoothness. It can be a tablespoon in a glass of water or mixed into fruit, yogurt, or a morning smoothie. What matters is turning it into a consistent ritual, a silent message to your body. Let's circulate freely. Men who adopt this habit report less tingling in the legs, less pressure in the temples, and less heaviness throughout the day. And slowly, they notice firmness and energy returning during intimacy. Because it's not about magic, it's about restoring flow from the inside out, starting with one spoonful at the right time. There's a powerful but often overlooked detail that can radically shift your blood flow each morning, and it has nothing to do with what you eat, nothing to do with what you drink. It has to do with what your skin feels. The fifth 6 a.m. habit is simple, but transformative. Use cold to your advantage. Most older men wake up with their bodies still slow, too warm, too stagnant, and they head straight for a warm shower, or none at all. But science, and the experience of many men, now shows that a brief dose of cold water can open your arteries more than any supplement. When you expose your body to a cold blast, whether it's a damp towel on your face, a quick rinse on your legs, or a full cold shower, your system enters a state of controlled alert. The heart pumps harder, blood vessels contract and then expand wider. This boosts oxygen flow, improves arterial elasticity, and reactivates areas often numbed by the slowness of age, including your intimate region. Men who adopt this habit report not only higher energy, but stronger spontaneous erections, a direct result of better blood flow. It's not about suffering from the cold. It's about using cold water as a biological alarm clock, telling your body, wake up, flow, respond. And when this signal is repeated consistently, it creates an inner reflex that improves everything: circulation, focus, vitality, and confidence. If your vessels are stiff, clogged, or sluggish, this thermal shock might be what brings them back to life. Sometimes what blocks your body isn't even visible. It's not just thick blood, not just the artery walls, it's the way you breathe, or rather, how you don't breathe. Few men realize this, but the way you draw breath as soon as you wake up sets the tone for your blood vessels all day long. Shallow, fast breathing, the kind you do when you wake up startled, closes pathways, triggers stress, and cuts off oxygen to the penile tissues, exactly where circulation needs to be flawless for pleasure and performance to happen. So, the sixth 6 a.m. habit is almost invisible, but incredibly powerful on the inside. Deep, nasal, rhythmic breathing. As soon as you wake up, sit up, spine straight, feet on the floor, silence, and begin a simple cycle. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 2, then exhale gently through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this for 3 to 5 minutes. Seems small? That's exactly where the power lies. This activates the parasympathetic system, responsible for relaxing blood vessels. It stimulates the vagus nerve, which helps regulate blood pressure. And it lowers vascular tension, allowing blood to flow freely. It also increases nitric oxide production in the nasal passages, enhancing vasodilation directly and naturally. No medication needed. Over time, this simple breathing practice boosts oxygenation, wakes up the brain, and leaves your intimate region more alive. Men who breathe like this in the morning feel warmth from within, not sweat, but flow. It's blood returning to areas that had been poorly supplied. You don't need equipment. You don't need more time. You just need to remember that sometimes masculine power begins with the air you let in. If you've made it this far, you already know this isn't about magic formulas. It's not about false promises or pharmacy fixes. It's about reconnecting your body to its own biology, reclaiming what was always there, buried under stress, bad habits, and a routine that takes more than it gives. These 6 a.m. habits aren't trends. They're small levers quietly used by mature men to turn things around. They don't brag, don't post before and after photos, but their bodies are circulating again. Their days feel lighter. And at night, their vitality speaks for itself. No pills, no pressure. And it all began with simple choices, before the sun even rose. It doesn't matter if you're 60, 70, or 85. As long as blood is flowing, vitality can return. Now it's your turn. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to the channel now. Here, we speak what needs to be spoken, with clarity, respect, and science. Hit the like button. It tells YouTube to show this to other men who are also searching for this shift. And check out the other videos on this channel. Each one is another piece of the puzzle that rebuilds your strength. See you in the next video. Stay strong.